Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to Night Attack Preshow. I'm your navigator, Red. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome. This is going to be a big night tonight. We've got Mikey Newman on the show. He'll be here in about an hour and a half. We'll talk to him in the middle of the show. Of course, we've got our normal show shenanigans. We're going to do some pre-show stuff as well. I want to say at the top of the show, A, thank you guys for coming. B, thank you for getting in super early before all the front pagers start to act all a fool. And finally, I want to put out. So I want to do a little thing. So while we're doing this front page shenanigans, I want us to have some stuff. So I set out a bounty. I'm making a bounty for tonight. Thank you very much. I'm making a bounty for the night. I've been seeing images of these Hot Pocket memes. Brian Preshow, have you seen these?
I've heard of Hot Pockets. I'm hip. I knew
Not exactly the question.
I knew they're the hot new way to eat a pizza in your hand without having to fold it over or nothing.
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I more mean the sort of photoshopped cover imagery. Like this one is.
Well, sure. I mean, they're pretty ugly when you take a photo. You got to touch them up. You can't just have regular old photo. Have you ever seen them in real life? They're not great.
Yeah, I mean, like the VHS static one is no good. Is not a good flavor either. But
so, what's the meme? What's the shambhala?
It's just making wacky flavors of Hot Pockets. One that I saw earlier today was Hot Pockets that are Hot Pocket flavored Hot Pockets. And so the inside of the Hot Pocket has little
another Hot Pocket.
Pockets.
Okay.
Well, no, it's got a lot of little ones.
Okay, got it.
So I'm putting out a bounty. Tweet us at Night Attack Show on Twitter with the best one. In the middle
Is it
of
bad
pre-show.
that the moment you said that, I was like, I don't remember being consulted in the budget about this?
I $5 of Steam credit is nothing.
Okay, good.
So that'll probably be with the prizes. And we'll do, in the middle of pre-show, we'll do New Champion Woo, Same Champion Boo.
Okay.
On Hot Pocket imagery.
I'm down for it. So I had a thought. You know how we like to watch you know what? I'm going to put a $5.50 bounty.
Are you trying to undercut my bounty?
I was thinking about, one of the crutches we always lean on in the pre and post show is videos, but of course with the spotlight on us, we got to be a little more.
We need to be a little more discreet about that.
Well, or just more appropriate, right? And I was trying to think of the gray areas. I mean, obviously, like just playing a music video and letting it play through, that's a huge no-no.
Not great.
But like something like Auntie Donna, where we personally would have permission from the people who produce it, I would imagine. You
have talked to them in person multiple times,
right?
They
and
are
then all of a
actually our
sudden,
friends.
It struck me. What about something that we have a Creative Commons license and permission and happens to star the two people from Night Attack? Like it seems to me like best of segments, like that should all the fans I think would enjoy, like, remember this, kind of like you do with the rewinds.
Sure.
And no trouble, can't get in trouble for going back and visiting them. And new people would be all like, "Oh man, these some funny motherfuckers."
That was pretty good.
These motherfuckers know their shit.
Yeah,
What y'all doing? Can we update the Twitch Hype Man and make it Twitch Hype Man? We got.
Oh, that's really good.
What y'all motherfuckers know about Twitch? we got some corn killers.
Twitch Hype Man.
Oh, I think it's time that we brought it back. This has to be the key. This has to be the ongoing quest.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you guys have maybe say time-coded links of old shows or Twitch clips from the rewinds or whatever, I'll make sure that we.
And by the way, the reason this occurred to me is because today I went back and I rewatched most of the Apollo 13 and the Mulan cubes and stuff, and I was like, God damn, that was some hot fire.
I keep one of the many like low level things I want to do. But by the way, thank you, Mike TV, for the host. Is I want to just go back and make clips of the various shows.
Oh, so they're all easy to access and share, and be all like, yeah, this is what they do.
Because like We got a black screen for you, Justin.
Yeah, hold on. I might need to call you back.
Okay. There's a very specific corner on YouTube for when YouTube knows you're listening to clips from a podcast.
Oh, wow.
And it will just keep serving you little clips from podcasts because it knows that that's what that is, and that's what people who listen to podcast clips on YouTube want, is they just want to keep seeing or hearing more clips of that.
So from the same people.
From this, it's pretty good about knowing the same show.
Okay.
So it's not even all from the same channel. It's usually fans who.
So
cut
you're
that
saying clip everything on Twitch.
No,
and then upload them to YouTube, or
or even outside
yeah.
of the Twitch ecosystem, just from our direct files or whatever. But yeah.
Wait, so how does YouTube know? How would YouTube play anything from the Twitch.tv ecosystem?
It wouldn't. We would just upload it. Or
okay.
All
right. Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, Justin.
Yo.
Did you hear my hot idea for the next month?
No, I did not. What is your hot idea for the
I think
next
it's
month?
time that we need to update our favorite original song. We need an appearance from the Twitch hype man, and then we need to update the song and have a new version of it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Twitch. He lost his job at Twit, of course.
Well, sure.
I'm sorry. What?
The now Twitch hype man. He lost his job at Twit.
I thought. Oh no. The way I heard it, he was always a fan of Twitch, and in fact, he quit because he was so upset at all the misspellings on the video in the song.
He thought it was for Twitch.
It was poorly sound edited. You could never hear the CH at the end.
Right.
And he was always they fucked up. He said, the labels, they fucked up my whole message. I had a vision of something called Twitch that was going to be amazing.
Initially, he thought that he was a real big fan of Twit in China, which was just abbreviated differently.
Yeah, correct.
No, that is a great idea. I feel like at some point, if people are continually submitting their lyrics, maybe Twitch hype man might just miraculously appear at a moment that is advantageous to the energy.
But yeah, so
CH is Switzerland. Get off my shit, Renegade. Come on, I'm trying to.
It's a bit. It's a joke.
Nobody would read. No, yeah,
Let him have the joke.
Also changes nothing. In fact, you're racist for thinking there are Chinese people in Switzerland. How about that?
Yeah. Damn it! It's too early for me to have
in your face.
Fucking Monday Night Football
There's
queued up.
One of those big white dogs with a barrel full of Szechuan sauce.
Oh man. Oh, that Szechuan sauce. Fiasco. That's what you get for being parasitic motherfuckers looking for your free advertisements, McDonald's.
On one hand, but at the same time, Rick and Morty was definitely a parasitic situation for just being like, oh, here's all these McDonald's jokes very specifically about this thing about McDonald's.
Well, I mean, but things exist in the world, and it's the job of comedians to talk about the things that exist in the world, right?
But I mean, at that point, all right, let's say Rick and Morty's next hilarious jape begins by being like, oh shit, Morty, I got to get that modern rogue rogue's wallets. I fucking love them. Rogue wallet.
Excuse me, I'm going to have to go clean myself. Just give me a moment.
Oh, God.
All right.
Well, they even had in I don't know if that was season 1 or season 2. It was season 2 because it was the Mr. Poopy Butthole episode, I think. But it was that whole extended Nintendo 3DS bit where it was like, Nintendo 3DS is on sale.
Nintendo, send me free shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's clear some of the Harmontown talking scenes behind the scenes or whatever, I think not from Dan Harmon, but from, I want to say Spencer, seemed to indicate that it's there's different ways to do it. You could do it smart, like the way Shoney's did. And then like very clearly indicating that Shoney's paid and worked together to make sure it's on brand and all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, all I'm saying is this. I'm on Rick and Morty's side. Let's not, Senator, please make it very clear that I am not in any way talking shit on Rick and Morty. I'm just saying that when you do go on and on, if they were to go on and on about the modern rogue, that you would feel entitled to capitalize on this thing, right? Like you would do a Rick and Morty sale or, hey, Rick and Morty's fans.
How to make your own portal gun with Bill Duran.
Yeah. But yeah. But you know what? I would have enough Szechuan sauce. That's the difference between me and McDonald's.
But Rick and Morty.
Pow!
I see.
I would
Rick
make
and Morty
sure
didn't make the
supply
sauce.
meets demand if I plan to hop on that hype train.
So then really what we're saying is just as captains of industry, we're like, your supply line was lacking, McDonald's, and that is for shame.
Take it from two guys who've never run out of anything because demand isn't high enough. So I went for a walk to kind of. It's been a while since I've had. Well, that's not true. It's been a while since I've built up in my mind an excuse to get like uber hyped for a Night Attack show. So I'm like, I'm gonna go for a walk, gonna clear my head. I'm gonna listen to a comedy podcast. And I was like, oh, I haven't listened to some of these back episodes of Penn Sunday School, and I'm out for a walk. And then Matt Donnelly pipes up saying like, so I went to TwitchCon. Man, Twitch is really weird. It's just like people, and I'm just like, ah, God damn it.
You can't get away from it. It's haunting you. And it will haunt you for the next month, Brian. I don't know why I'm deciding to get you in the mood to do the show by just turning this into a creeper feature.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, by the way, watch the first 2 episodes of the old Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the
Or
way,
as we like to
shouldn't
call
the
it-
first season have just been Strange Things. It would really set themselves up for the sequel.
That's a good bit. I've never heard that joke yet.
Oh wait, is that low hanging fruit? Oh, okay.
Let him have his joke.
Stranger Things 2, or as the subtitle, regression to the mean. Like, how quickly can we get back to baseline on this shit?
Well, here's all I'm saying. I like Stranger Things a lot first season because it was this relatable story where all of a sudden crazy horror science fiction scenarios erupted, and we see the tendrils of an understandable small town life stress around it. This is just kind of small town life. It's like, hey, some like wormhole gonna open up anytime now, guys. If we just want to, sort of begin the storyline of why it's not like hanging out things and like
It does
I
take a
don't
minute
know.
to get into like what is actually going on.
But you got 9 episodes, dude. So right now I'm in the end of the first third when I start watching the third episode, and it's like I'm sure it'll get there. Just come on, man.
Have you been watching Mindhunter?
Mindhunter.
No.
Man, the bold maneuver. I'm gonna full on.
This is fine.
This is
it's literally not spoiling something.
unspoiler, right? This
Right.
is the exact opposite of a spoiler. So the whole story is about, I guess, based on the true story of the first unit to coin the phrase serial killer and try to get inside the mind and profile people who are mass killers. And they do this thing where it's like at the beginning of every single episode, you see a small vignette of this
Little cold
mustachioed dude in a small town somewhere doing very, very average stuff, but with a creepy context. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I wonder why he's looking out that window. Oh, he's cleaning his hands an awful lot. Oh, he's watching the TV real carefully. And you spend the whole time being all like, oh, this is gonna be. They're setting up their first mini boss, their first boss. Get to the end of the series, and it opens with that another little vignette, and it's like, oh shit, here it comes. Episode goes, credit rolls. I'm like, oh, maybe it's the next one, and they're all like, nope. Hope you get a second season. So there's like a full half hour of just a dude doing like nonsense chores.
It's like not even like doing a bad thing. Like not
Never
like,
speaks a word. Never speaks a word. Never has dialogue with anyone. Just and plus, it was a few days after it came out that it was released. And it's like, oh yeah, approved for a second season. And it's like these MFers knew that they were not approved for a second season when they called that shot. It was amazing.
Dude. I mean, what do you think? What do you think would be the best ending for if you were to do like the post-credit scene? Like, all right, so they're canceled. So now you got to resolve it. You get one day on set, and it's a tiny crew, but you just got to pay it off. Like, what would you do?
They're like, okay, we got to do one. you got to do one post-credits scene, and you get the actor, and he's doing the his chores, and the last thing he does is he lifts up without any context. No, he pulls out anachronistically a DVD and opens it and puts it in the DVD, and then the opening credits for Serenity start up. And then it fades to black.
Dude, I was gonna suggest that if I can take your idea and turn it 5 degrees, he goes same thing, opens it up, over the shoulder shot. It's the Tesseract from the Avengers.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right,
Boom. And then they just the opening of that like da na 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 ba.
And it said, "This guy with a mustache will return."
Yeah. And then it's just like, hey, fuck you, Netflix. That's where we were going. We had the rights. This was a secret fucking Avengers tie, and then you gave it up, you pieces of shit. It's David Fincher just doing that with a lit cigarette in his hand and a hairnet.
Well, and also, like, the background of this scene is such that you can clearly tell it's supposed to be an alternate angle from something happening during Thor. Like, this is what's happening behind
in the background,
in the play scene at the beginning.
It's
of
clear,
Thor.
like his room is a mock set on the flying shield ship.
Yeah.
And you like barely see it through a crack in the door, and the Hulk's
And you
going
can hear
around
like
something.
little muffled lines from the movie in the background.
That guy's playing Galaga.
Someone sent along this clip of boob garlic. Justin, do you know what this is? Boob garlic?
This probably sounds. I think I saw the thumbnail, so I think it might be recorded 5 feet from where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah, this is 2 days ago.
Guys, I'm almost out of garlic. We're like dangerously. Oh, what's in my boob? Hold on, boob garlic. Garlic. Oh, get the other garlic off the floor.
That was a pretty passable impression of
There's still no garlic paper.
the mom from Stranger Things having a
Guys,
critter
I'm
jump on
almost
her.
out of garlic. We're like dangerously.
One more time.
Throw it on the floor. Oh, it went in my boob. Hold on, boob garlic.
Oh, that's great.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
No wonder she's still single.
We'll play this in the after show. This is a long thing. If you're watching, I made a very huge jackass out of myself on Sunday.
Do you and Curly have the same background?
No, he has a green screen and stole my background
Oh.
like 3 years ago.
That's pretty good.
Stay tuned to the after show. I'm gonna play the 3 minutes of me making a total jackass of myself on the Drunk Kids Gaming podcast this week.
Wait, hold on. Why did that happen? Why'd you do that?
Well, there is a game.
Yeah, have you tried not making... Sorry. Go ahead.
I tried really hard, actually. Well, there's. I'll just give you the radio tease. At the end of the Drunk Kids Gaming podcast, they steal the quizzes from one of those NPR
Who Wants to Be a
shows.
Millionaire?
No, it's one of the,
$60,000 pyramid.
that's it. NPR's $60,000.
the $6 million man.
Ted DiBiase.
Love Connection. And
That's number wang.
wait, don't tell me. That's it. It's Fun Ockery. Thank you, Fun. And I got the question right, and then I made a very snap judgment and incorrectly, it's
All right, now you're setting it up. I mean,
Should
we
we-
might as well.
Yeah, I mean, dive in. I mean-
play here now.
I know a couple of golfers, you motherfucker.
This band, fronted by singer and
time for one
guitarist.
joke. Yeah. So the bit on this quiz is the answers to all these have the letters E, E, Z in them in that order. Sorry.
This band, fronted by singer and guitarist Rivers Cuomo, became famous for songs such as Buddy Holly, Undone the Sweater Song, and Say It Ain't So.
Bryce.
Bryce.
Weezer.
That's right. Well done.
Say it ain't so. I will not go.
Not that one.
Oh no, that's a different one. I'm just gonna.
Oh, it's your
I have
celebration
never
dance,
been
too.
so proud and then so let down so quickly. Like, we were here. I was like, Bryce, got it. Well done. That motherfucker is my hero. And then I am now
Justin doesn't want to be associated.
Yeah, I can't be seen on this show, and if we're gonna be on the front page, like, and you're gonna fucking embarrass us like that, like, I can't have my face here.
And then literally we couldn't stop laughing for 4 minutes. So that's why this image was made since then.
Yeah, there we go. Like 182.
So there you go. I showed my shame. There we go.
So, are you just not familiar with those bands, or are you just a fucking idiot?
You know what?
know-
He's
I know-
under 30. That's his disease. That's his crime, counselor, is that he's under 30 years old.
I know both.
Do one song from that point. Like, why would he not know the other band?
I mean, look,
I
hey,
do
hey,
know
hey,
it.
hey,
Like
I,
all of it.
I
do
thought
know it.
I spent my whole life thinking it was Toto. Turns out it was the Alan Parsons Project. So come at me, bro. I've
okay.
been there. The struggle is real.
And I know both songs. I just thought the first one, and it was wrong.
So I
So
saw.
wait, so, hold on, wait. All I'm getting at is, did you really think that was a song by Weezer, or in the moment did you just misspeak? Be honest.
I thought that was the song called "Say It Ain't So," and how many songs have "Say It Ain't So" in the chorus? It turns out 2.
Let's find out.
No, wait. So
Let's
you,
go.
you do know the Weezer version.
I do know the Weezer song. Jing, 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 jing. Say it ain't so.
I am Buddy Holly.
Wait, so Puck says, what song do you confuse Toto and the Alan Parsons Project?
Oh, so you know Toto, they did Africa and Rosanna and all that. And then, but the one that I found out was, I went to look for it, but it's I'm the something eye in the sky. I'm peeping on your pie, cherry pie. It's really good. That's how it goes.
Oh,
You know the one. Ooh,
What?
I can read your mind. That one.
no.
Wait, hold on.
I
Really?
don't.
Eye in the Sky?
Eye in the sky. Yeah. Ooh, I can read your mind. That one.
The 2015 film? It's probably not.
No, probably not. Type in Alan Parsons Project. That'll be helpful. Here we
Look,
go.
usually Google's better about this stuff. Sirius / Eye in the Sky.
Yeah.
No, that's the Chicago Bulls song, right?
No, but I want you to imagine that this is the Chicago Bulls. Transport yourself to the national championships, the NBA championships, and then can we just hear that intro, that iconic intro?
Oh, sure.
As they come walking out.
No, I'm right.
Wait, oh, it is?
Oh yeah. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding,
Shit,
ding,
it does.
ding,
You're
ding,
right.
ding, 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 ding.
This sounds so different than the. Hold on, go to the. Oh, so this is like one of those Pink Floyd jams where it's
Yeah.
one song
No,
that leads
this is
into
like-
another.
Yes.
From North Carolina. Number 23, Michael Jordan.
I want it. Oh, but skip to the eye in the sky part and imagine then this.
Sure. Yeah.
No, you're right. This would be. Lithuania, Tony Kukoc.
That's great.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the light off. Carry me home. Buddy Holly, Holly, do 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 do.
Buddy Holly, do 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 do. It's fucking great. Man, elections are going on here today.
That's right. Did everybody vote? I voted.
Elections going on every day. I've been on Reddit.
Upvotes are not the
did-
same thing.
Oh, they're not.
No, not quite.
I was elected. I voted every day.
I got 1,004 votes.
Yeah, my vote karma is off the chain.
Yeah. So, how's that? I saw that my home state is taking some.
Wait,
Ds.
by the way, dude, I think we just stumbled on a fucking $1 billion idea.
What's that?
NBA opener songs.
Yes, we do those I voted stickers that you normally get when you really vote.
But it says I upvoted.
Yeah, I upvoted today.
Or no, it's just I voted, but it's got the little orange arrow
Yeah.
on it.
And we just sell them like so you get one every day. Every day that you upvote, we will mail you a sticker.
You get a year's worth of them.
A year supply. Just peel it off, put it on your chest. You will know. Let everybody know that you upvoted.
Speaking of Reddit, real quick, there was a headline that really depressed me.
Oh no.
Okay.
What's up?
How can I put this? Can you imagine reading the first 4 Harry Potter books after you've read the first 3 or 4 Game of Thrones books? The Harry Potter books have always seemed to me like training wheels get into fantasy, right? If you've read Lord of the Rings,
maybe
if you've read
a better word than juvenile, but maybe
an intrigue, yeah, right.
Sure.
But I also understand
It is certainly a lighter fantasy world.
Oh, boy.
It's a well, because I mean, if just because it takes place in modern times, so it's like you're
Sure.
not like
yeah.
you're like fuck you. There's no such thing as a Tesco.
Well,
Like
well, but okay. There's a headline on Reddit that I saw today that just made me mad, irrationally mad at the youth and probable beauty of everybody and definite ignorance of everybody on Reddit. Where somebody said, I had been wondering why J.K. Rowling specifically chose a phoenix tail feather for Harry and Voldemort's wands. And then I realized phoenixes die and are reborn. Harry and Voldemort both at some point die and are reborn themselves. All of that, fine. 100% on board.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a fairy tale.
Next sentence, and again, this is all the headline. Next sentence.
This is all in the headline?
Yes, next sentence of the headline. These books never stop being astoundingly intricate. And then I put on my I shat my pants sticker.
Okay, but if you are 14,
I know,
and
I
you
know,
don't know
I
what
know.
subtext
Yeah.
is.
But
no,
I told you
Brian, I feel
specifically,
like-
I resent their
I feel
youth
like
and
we
their.
need to- Hold on. I'm gonna pen you in here because this is I think like, there's a bit which is just Brian yells at Reddit because I'm gonna go ahead and give a in my chair tennis judges ruling. I'm normally with you with this Reddit stuff, like when it's like explain to me like I'm 5, 9/11, like you're like okay Jesus, how young are you people?
Oh, that one's in bounds.
But I don't think. I mean, listen, people really like the books. Like,
I
the
know,
books aren't
I know,
poorly
I know.
written.
I know. It's
Here,
just.
you want to?
Okay,
Let's.
yeah.
We're on
Can we,
explain
can we,
like
can
I'm
we
5.
just read TILs? Can we do a real or not TIL? That's a Mikey quiz, man.
Dude, we tried to do this once, didn't we? And it failed miserably, like because it wasn't like enough of the stuff was like, oh shit, that's actually interesting. Or no, it was the TILs, not the explain to me like I'm 5.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
no,
this last
yeah.
week. To do for like a real game. We can.
Oh, there we go. All right. I always know it's about to get good when he leans around the corner and turns off the monitor.
Let's see. It's always tough. Okay.
But because
okay.
you're in a tough spot because you have to make one up.
Yeah.
You could be inspired by one and then make one up.
I got
But,
okay.
and also, listen, I don't think that we need to play a game. I think Brian, you just need to write down these things, and we just carve it out as a bit on the show.
All right.
Because I think
I will.
Do you want to just read some and yell at it?
Yes.
Yell at him? Okay.
I mean, let me put it this way. If you read some, the odds are good I'll end up yelling.
Here we go. Today I learned that the theme to Tetris wasn't written for the game, but was a pre-existing song with lyrics.
God damn it.
oh my God, full screen! No, full screen him! Full screen him! This is Brian.
God damn it.
I did not know this one.
It's a folk song.
Yeah, I know a lot of Russian balalaika orchestra songs.
I mean, it's like, okay. All right.
Okay, there we go. There's one.
You got another one?
Yeah. Today I learned Australia has a queen.
Oh, that's pretty good. Nobody knows anything about Australia.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, if anybody was like, "Hey, the Queen of Australia says she'll fucking blow you," I'd be like, "What? I don't get that. Is that like weird?"
Is that like a famous cross-dresser in Australia or something?
It's me, the Queen of Australia.
Here.
I'm on RuPaul's nation-centric drag race. United Nations of RuPaul's Drag Race.
And then finally they have the sequel, like RuPaul's World War III of drag racing. Alliances will be broken.
Let's just say Archduke getting shot in the face will look a little different in the World War One.
There was actually a good TIL in this subject. This goes in the good category, and this is the problem. It's just the yield rate. It's like there's one good one for every 5-1 that make me want to punch myself in the face.
Yeah.
Apparently, I want to say the King of Finland would only accept the throne if they held a referendum on whether or not people wanted to be a republic or a monarchy. And with 71% of the vote saying, please be a monarchy, he accepted being king. Which I thought was pretty good. This is back in 1908.
Oh, that doesn't fucking count. 1908. Like you could win a plebiscite by like telling your friends. There's no like internet or anything. Paper costs $75 a sheet.
This is back before the internet, when everything was true, or when everything was lies.
Today I learned sliced bread was invented in 1928.
That's pretty good. I couldn't have told you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. What? What if you gave us TIL and the first half of it, and we have to
you have to finish
and we
it?
have to guess whether yeah.
Okay, here we go. Today I learned that the generous donations from Westerners. Wait, what? That's
Made me rich. Signed the Pope.
that sentence didn't even make sense.
P-O-P-E. You know where my money be from? It's rich Westerners.
No, we're trying to do Twitch Hype Man tonight. Here we go. Today I learned Davy Crockett voted against.
Independence for Texas.
Okay, Jerry.
And by the way, that's a guess. That's a guess. So if I'm right, it will be a TIL.
Okay.
The light rail.
You know why? Because he's a sensible goddamn human being who understands shit's really far apart in Texas, all right?
No, Davy Crockett voted against the Indian Removal Act.
Aw.
No, I think that's a good thing.
I know, it's so sweet.
Oh,
I'm saying like, aw.
Jimmy Crockett. Or Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett. He's a swell dude.
It's Davy Jones from the Monkees. Today I learned people don't know that Davy Jones was in the Monkees.
How about this? Today I learned Paralympic medals have steel balls inside of them, which...
Which make noise for the blind?
It's not the best way to phrase that, but yes.
Make noise for the blind.
For visually impaired winners. So there you go.
By the way, now this might be a true TIL. When I did the triathlon, the Capital Texas Triathlon is a big enough event that they have like a pro elite level, and then they also have a paratri as well. And in the paratri, it is fascinating to see all of the physical challenges that people are overcoming, all the way from the one that I don't know if it intrigued me because there was somebody in a wheelchair, which means that he had to pedal on a wheelchair using his hands, and then had to pedal on a wheelchair for the marathon as well. For the blind, they actually tether you to another person, and they put their hand on you, and you go the whole way because you have to have somebody who's able to go along with you for the swim, and then for the biking. I want to say it's a tandem bike that they're
cool.
on, or
and they probably do the steering. The visual, the
yes, the sighted person does, and calls the turns. And then there was one person, there was one little person, and I was just like, that is a true hero because. Marathon's a little bit longer when you got to take twice the steps.
Yeah.
It was fascinating. Everybody was super, super cool.
That's cool. Here we go. Today I learned that apparently we have an attention span shorter than a goldfish. How long is that attention span that we have? That is shorter than a goldfish.
30 seconds.
Brian says 30 seconds.
10 seconds.
From the New York Times, we have an attention span of 8 to 12 seconds.
Ooh, nailed it! Nailed it!
Good job, Justin. Here we go.
Split the diff. By the way, Brian, I keep saying on the jury show, whenever I say ladies and gents, I constantly say clear out the vents. It's never not the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Ladies and gents, clear out the vents, which means blowing ventriloquists.
I love the fact that it's sexually progressive too. Like, I don't care if you're a dude or a chick. These dicks need to be blown.
These guys, they know it. They're drinking the water and they're singing at the same time. Suck their dicks. Come on. If anyone deserves it. I can't sing for just myself. Two people.
So the chat realm has noticed your rad goblet, but I don't know if you.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I know you meant so Brian. So I mentioned in the pre-show that there are a ton of people downstairs.
Yeah.
And they're all in the kitchen, so I couldn't go get a glass of ice. And so Brian came in right as we started the pre-show and very nicely went and got me one. And he had mentioned that the only glass that wasn't
was discreet.
Opaque,
I was like, I want to drink from an opaque cup on screen, and I was like,
he said the only one that they have is a goblet that says "Mommy Sippy Cup." And so when he handed me this glass, and I thought, okay, so this doesn't have anything. This just happens to be another goblet that they have in this house.
But I made sure to hand it to him such that he couldn't see the other side, and so he had been
this
drinking
is my very
it.
first time seeing that it says "Mommy Sippy Cup" on this side, the side that I was not looking at, but is facing the camera.
That's epic. That's epic. It is indeed Mommy Sippy Cup.
Here we go. Today I learned that if you sleepwalk, you are barred from being able to join what?
The club of people who drive. You can't have a driver's license.
If you walk when you're sleeping?
Yes, because if you can walk while you're asleep, you might drive.
What do you do when you're alive? Oh, okay. Or awake, I mean.
Yeah, I'm going to say probably it's in armed forces, so I'll say the Air Force.
Because you might fall asleep on a plane and then get out.
Exactly. Because normally it's like, listen, we're only looking for the best recruits that can sleep in planes. So if you're trying to walk around, then you're the fucking washed out, cadet.
You're a little too specific. It's just the U.S. Armed Forces.
Oh, wow.
So if you have
Oh shit, that's how easy I could have got it. Good thing. I'll tell you what. Welcome that draft, because I got some documented sleeping, walking habits.
sleeping, walking. All right, here we go. Johnny Cash had his own TV show from what years?
Man, 72 to 76.
72 to 76. Justin?
Ooh, I'm gonna say 78 to 81.
Oh, jeez. Wow. You think he was up again? You think he had the lead into Knight Rider, huh?
Yeah. It's like, anyway, I'm Johnny Cash. His crazy car is going to drive around with this rich guy.
He wasn't the main.
Folks. Sing him home, June.
No, the Johnny Cash TV
All I want to hear is the Johnny Cash version of the Knight Rider.
He's got just this kind of, it's like the Hurt one where there's just like a ponderous strumming and he goes do 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 do.
I will make you drive.
I mean, you gotta figure that there's some outtakes to those that session, the Johnny Cash Hurt session, right? Like fucking what's his butt that did it? Rick Rubin just throwing like, you know what? Just anything you remember, anything like. Just go ahead, sing it in.
Oh man, I fell into a ring of fire. No,
I found a car down there to talk.
I fell into a trap of watching performances.
But down, 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 and Trips is coming up next, folks. Stay tuned.
I was watching all of these performances by Nirvana where they had a lip sync or they hated the gig or they just whatever. Like there is apparently one concert the band before, they felt like it was in Brazil. The band before them was not being treated well. They were throwing shit at the stage and stuff. And so they're like, let's troll these assholes. So they kept playing the intros to their most popular songs. And then about, 6 bars in would transition to just stuff from Bleach. And then they played all of Bleach and the intros to Nevermind. And they about full on rioted it. And he said it was the best experience of his entire life. He just loved it.
The Johnny Cash TV show ran from June 1969 to March 1971. So you guys a little later on that one.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the follow-up. Remember me, Johnny Cash?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Johnny Cash. Now I'm here playing Plinko. I'm the host of The Price is Right. Hot era for the show. Anyway, Johnny Cash says, I don't know why Johnny Cash is the Rock, referring to himself in the pictures. This blender here, Martha. What do you think it costs down there at the general store?
At the general store?
Oh, $13.50, Johnny.
All right, now you, Craig from Oregon, is it? How much is this here blender?
Oh man, I just want to say what a huge fan I can't believe I'm on with Johnny Cash. I'm a bit starstruck, sir. I'm sorry. Wait, why are you talking about a blender?
Well, now don't you worry about that because I'm like to remind you of the Night Riders. Here's my brand new song, Johnny Cash debuting new material here on The Price is Right.
Next up, I'm gonna cover.
It ain't so I will not go. Turn the lights off.
Buddy Holly's home. Do 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 do.
It's what I like to call "Say It Ain't So" by Weezer.
Now I'm going to cover that sad song from the end of The Incredible Hulk, but not on my guitar. Do 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 do, do 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 do.
Lou Ferrigno comes out with his thumb out.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash doesn't need a guitar. He does mouth guitar now.
And now I'm going to try some mouth harp. Twang, twang.
But he does the finger pull too. Twang, twang.
We did a gift exchange a couple years ago at Christmas, and we got a mouth harp, and I couldn't get it to work. And in a desperate bid to be like, well, there must be some way. It's not twanging loud enough. So it's like I have the bizarre thought of like I just have to twang it really hard, and I remember maybe my mouth isn't open enough, and it just banged on my teeth. At full like one of those door stoppers, like and just on my teeth, rattling my skull, and I'm like, oh, well maybe it just sounds different when it's not your whole head rattling. So I go to Bonnie, I'm like, Bonnie, is this right? And she was a little bit horrified.
Man,
Yeah. Let's do one more here.
do one more. All right. Today I learned. Let's see.
By the way, we're up over our normal like mid-show numbers in the pre-show. Thank you. You guys are the hardcores that are going to be here for us when the hordes descend.
Yeah.
So
10 minutes,
Thank
yeah.
you guys for showing up.
Remember to be patient and kind and loving.
Today I learned Star Wars' Yoda was almost known as blank.
Cooter. But last minute, you found out that was a character on the Dukes of Hazzard, and he was, and if I remember correctly,
then they briefly changed the name to Slime Lord, the slimy.
Well, and the thing is, when there's actually footage of when he found out that there's already a Cooter, and he goes, and the exact quote that George Lucas gave was, "Okay, you know them Duke boys, I'll get them."
Duke boys, I will get them.
By the way, that's the way that we can definitely cement the fact that we are on the front page of the leading way that young kids get their media is by going full, like we are at 5+ references to television shows from the 69 to 82 region. And all of our jokes have been about Johnny Cash and Blink-182.
Dukes of Hazzard. Yoda's original name was Minch Yoda before Lucas decided to pare down the name.
It's because, whatever. So, hey, I actually do have a TIL.
Okay.
The guy who played Cooter became a United States Senator.
Oh. Very cool.
Still
Senator
hadn't fixed
Cooter.
that fucking car.
Weird. So they see him at the end of the day jumping into the car.
He begins every speech on the Senate floor like, well, when I was fixing, the health care is a lot like a General Lee. It's got a lot of moving parts.
And then he ends every speech with, and I thank my fellow senators for giving me the time.
And
then he jumps over the desk.
he slides across the desk, and then as the other guys go, he unbottles some moonshine and is just sipping on the sly.
Oh, Senator Cooter's at it again.
Okay, we got a few minutes. Let's look at some of these Hot Pockets memes that I have.
Well, actually, I mean,
Or
it
do you
seems
wanna
like
do
right
something
now is the last chance to grab beverages and go to the bathroom, right?
You can do that.
All right,
Yeah,
so
go
here,
for it.
Brian, you go first, and then I'll grab a bev, and that'll be that.
All right. This is from Brave Jayhawk, Hot Pocket, flavored Hot Pocket. Okay, it's pretty traditional.
Wait, hold on, wait. What is this bit?
Yes, please, Brian. So I put out a bounty for people to send me. I've been seeing these like Hot Pocket Photoshop boxes today, and I was like, oh, these are actually really good. Let me. I want to see more and all of the good ones. So I was like, hey, put a bounty out, and told people to just tweet it to the @9attack_show Twitter account. And so we got some of these here, and we're gonna just new champion woo, same champion boo style it.
Cool. Yeah.
So we got Hot Pocket flavored Hot Pockets. They're Hot Pockets with Hot Pockets, 100% Hot Pocket.
Yo, dog. Sounds like we have no choice but to make you the champion.
Yeah, that's there's Brave Jayhawk. Here's from Yabs. It's still going, huh? We've got Broken Curly brand or Broken Curly flavor. So saying ain't so, it says.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, I think that's new champion.
You want more people are gonna get the Hot Pockets joke than they're gonna get the Curly joke. Like I appreciate Brian being shouted out on the show, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Hot Pockets.
Okay, we got another one from Brave Jayhawk. A Hot Pockets 3 blocks of styrofoam flavor.
Now there we go. Now
Okay.
and especially because it has that spider eggs consistency. Like that's amazing. That's great.
Great.
Absolutely 3, and also 3 full blocks of styrofoam in one Hot Pocket. That's fucking value, dog.
Here we go. This is from BioCow. Caviar with quail eggs and brie, seasoned crust. Okay, it's kind of a fancy one. Oh, they even added a $500 price tag here in the corner. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I am down. Wow, that's a hard one because
'Cause they
they're
look the
both
same.
great for opposite reasons. But you want to know what? With quail eggs and brie, and the nice little Photoshop, I'm into that one. That's the new champion.
All right, so it's BioCow with that one. Let's go to Davey's got this one. We looked at this one earlier. VHS static flavored Hot Pockets.
No, now we're getting a little. Oh my God, chat room. Man.
Esoteric.
This is brilliant too. This is a little out there, but
But I think
I
the
don't
caviar
like the
still.
Photoshop as much as I like the quail eggs and brie.
Yeah. Okay. Then we'll keep the quail eggs. Let's see what else we've got coming in. Here we go. This is from Learning XP. Hot Pockets signature flavor mayonnaise and spaghetti.
Oh God damn. That is vile, and the fact that it has the little smell waves coming off it, just disgusting. Oh my God!
Also, very
That has to
tiny
be the winner,
noodles.
yeah.
Very tiny spaghetti here.
Oh, God damn, what the fuck?
Mayonnaise and spaghetti flavor, Bri?
Tagging out, Brian. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
Hey, so,
our current champion
yeah.
is caviar with quail eggs and brie.
Oh, you know what? Second, I misheard you. I thought you said caviar with quaaludes, and I'm like, that sounds awesome.
All right, let's
Have you had caviar? Do you know what caviar tastes like?
I don't think I have.
They put a little bit on our food in Canada. I can't talk. But it tastes like sushi. It's like crunchy sushi. You crunch it, and it's like, sushi.
Oh, that's interesting. Here we go. Willie Scotty sent this one here. A Song of Ice and Fire, Hot Pockets.
Frozen.
Okay, we'll get that.
Can I turn this monitor back on? Yeah.
Now, Song of Ice and Fire. Okay, so that's kind of like a commentary on Hot Pockets.
Well, I mean, that's just a Hot Pocket, right?
Well, it's the thing like you cook it too
Also,
high.
there's no
and too
ice.
fast.
Throw blue-eyed White Walkers in there or something.
It's just the core, right? Because that's the joke, is that it's super hot on the outside and super cold on the inside.
Okay. Yeah, might be too heady for me at this moment.
Well, too heavy social commentary.
Too heady.
All right.
Not good. Oh, now nails. Now you're
okay,
talking.
so this is also from BioCow. So we're playing BioCow versus BioCow.
How certain are we that these aren't all just our crew making these on the fly to please you?
I'm fine with either way. I told them they don't have to make them.
Okay.
So.
Did they find them in the wild?
Yeah. So which one between these two? I think these are going to be the last ones. Nail flavor from BioCow.
Yeah.
Or caviar with quail eggs and brie from BioCow.
Oh man, that one's. I like the backstory on that one. Nails is kind of a one-syllable punch. Because it has one syllable, whereas the other one, somebody wrote a good joke on that one.
Cool. Well, congratulations, BioCow. I'm gonna tweet you, and we'll get.
So I walked. I opened that door, and it's filled with a bunch of ladies.
They're still out there.
Well, yeah, and apparently they're. I don't think Bonnie's gonna be here until after show, because I walked out and there's like 30 ladies down there, and I go down. I try to sneak down and grab one more brew for the show, and then somebody catches my eyes. They go, "There's our tree man," and I was like, "Oh shit! I should have worn the ghillie suit."
Oh my God, how great would that be if you're like a fern next to him? Like,
Yeah. Well, if the schedule wasn't weird, I totally would have done it. Like, because they're all sitting down to do their post meeting and everything, and I was just gonna walk in as if it's the most normal thing and just sit down and then have an awkward beat and be like, "Oh, we're not supposed to be in uniform." I was gonna call it.
It was super awkward walking into the home tonight.
Oh, because
I walked in after a woman who had just gotten inside.
Is it because you walked in and all the ladies go, "Well, hello"?
No, it was the opposite. Because I walked in and there were probably 4 or 5 of them kind of standing near the front door. None of whom were Bonnie. I was like, "Hi, I'm not here to rob the place, but I know I look like I dressed like I am."
Yeah. What are you, Corey Coleman?
No, definitely that trademark burglar aesthetic of a fashionable colored tee with a V-neck and a commemorative pin on you.
Well, like the worst, the thing going on in my head was like, you know, they may put together that I work here multiple days a week, but I bet one of them.
Yeah, nobody knows your face. You might as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I was worried that some of them might think I am like one of the girls' like bad influence boyfriends or something.
Hold on. I love the fact that little boyfriend. It wasn't enough for you to say that you're her boyfriend. They're like her bad influence boyfriend, and it's like, and I just don't care what anyone thinks about me, and I smoke, and I ride on a motorcycle, and she probably thinks that I'm just super strong, and I'm just lifting a motorcycle all the time. I'll bet that's what she was thinking.
I'm just saying that people be thinking.
That's the name of your autobiography. People be thinking. The Bryce Castillo story.
All right.
Man, are you
oh my
feeling
God!
it?
By the way, hello, front page of Twitch.
Oh yeah. Here, let me take
everybody.
a minute to tweet twat.
Okay, sure. We're gonna start the show in just a few minutes.
Totino's pizza rolls are also on the hero scroll with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you know.
Wait. Sorry. Say all that stuff again.
Totino's is doing like a special featured thing today.
Yeah,
They're
man.
gonna make a million pizza rolls, and we're gonna see who eats them.
Oh yeah, but look, we're right next to him. Check him out. Check us out.
Man, Danny Garcia looks great.
All right. Must that really be him? And this is just like something he's doing tonight.
All of a sudden, he starts doing magic with the pizza rolls. I was like, damn.
All right.
So if you are seeing us for the first time, we're. I almost just said something that we almost had to play the "Are you ready for the front page" thing, literally within 5 seconds of us being on the front page. Oh, by the way, Cogswell got you all that he made like a page of all those stingers in case.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you.
Okay, good.
That's great.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Night Attack. We hope you find us funny. We're going to do our best to be funny for you. We're going to play an awesome game that there are literal Vegas odds on. Ooh, I guess we'll save it.
Well, that'd be part of the
Exactly.
show.
Alona BS just immediately, we're sorry. We're sorry.
All right. Well, let's just jump right into the show.
Welcome
then.
and sorry. That's the name of the show from now on.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! No.
Oh, did I make it an inappropriate joke? You want
Oh,
me to-
great! No, I got it.
Oh, okay,
I
all right.
saved it. I saved it. Here we go.
Go on. All right, ready? Feeling it?
Well, I'm trying to. Oh, don't do that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Josh, this is the point.
I don't know what I'm not supposed to be doing.